Today we get into a sign of changing times. A recent survey by the American Addiction Centers shows over 2/3 of millennials and Gen Zers said they found heavy drinking culture to be boring. Yes, 60% of Marylanders surveyed said they'd rather spend an hour of their day in the gym than at the bar. Virginians also said they'd choose a workout over drinking. DC, not included in the poll, still hungover. Now, I wanted to get to the bottom of this pint, so I talked to Mike Kurtz and John Yeager about a possible explanation, and we also remember our younger days. Could you imagine a world where happy hour culture actually goes away for young people? I know you can't, John, because your shows revolve around it.
I'm only likable, I think, when people are somewhat intoxicated by something. It's usually not my jokes. But yeah. And I also sell wine. That's my day job, Reese. So I sell wine. So I really need these millennials to get into this and maybe get into like a tweeting war. I don't know how that works, or a LinkedIn war. I don't know how this works, about, delicious wines and the best notes and words to describe them and influences. But
John, I know that there's party drinks and there's chill, more relaxed drinks. I've never thought about it in the context of comedy. Like, what drinks go best with comedy?
NyQuil?
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
Alcohol, regular drinks. I don't know. I think it depends on what the show is. You're going alt comedy, you got to have some sort of craft beer just to keep up, maybe. If you're going Seinfeld, probably a nice Chablis or something, fancy. And I think maybe a hard seltzer if it's not funny at all.
Anything cheap. Yes.
Cheap too. Yeah, that's the millennials, they don't have the money.
Especially if you want millennials and Gen Z kids to drink, make it cheap.
Yeah, that's a good point. We were all drinking jungle juice once upon a time out of somebody's cooler, sight unseen, just because it was free. What are your favorite drinks from when you were growing up that are no longer around today? I don't even know if you qualify for that, Mike. Do you?
I do. I'm not a spring chicken. The Huggies, the Huggies. The little red. What was it? Blue, purple, orange. Yeah. Red, it came in that big cardboard box you just shove in the bottom of your fridge. It's just pure sugar and water, I think.
I'm going to bring up an adult beverage because I'll be the derelict of the three of us. I will say Sparks. Do any of you remember Sparks when Steel Reserve 211 decided, you know what, everybody responds positively to our product. Why don't we explore the studio space and get inventive? Nobody ever in the history of Sparks ever woke up the next day and was like, I'm proud of that. Not one time.
That was a good decision. That was a good decision.
Yeah.
Well, how about this? How about Four Locos?
Yeah.
Yep.
Four Locos. I think if you want millennials to be alcoholics again, bring back the original Four Locos, because that was cheap and nobody ever had a bad night, but nobody ever remembers the night either. So
you can't have a bad night if you don't remember it. There you have it. Oh, Four Loko at a comedy show. Yeah, if you want to fight your way out, you can find more from John every Thursday at his comedy show at O'Sullivan's in Arlington, and Mike puts on shows every weekend and has one tomorrow at the Library Tavern. Coming up.